Hey guys, it's Erica. I want to talk today about advocates and advocating for what's right and what's just. I just recently did another video on my Elmuts channel. It was all about the topic of speaking up. When is it okay to speak up? When should I? When should I keep quiet? Is it worth it? And so if you're actually interested to check that video out, I will link it here for you to access. But it made me want to come do a channel here because it emphasized to me one of the aspects of real men. And as you guys know, real men is an acronym here for many different characteristics and traits of true masculinity. And advocate, the letter A, is one of them. And I want to talk about the importance of being an advocate, especially at this time with what is going on in the world. Many times in our lives, there are situations we come across, whether it's situations in our own personal life, situations we are observing around us. We might be walking down the street and see something going on that's not okay. And we have a choice, right? You have a choice of whether to engage, to fix, to right a wrong, or to advocate for something that is right and that is just. And like I've done with all the other acronym videos, I'm going to actually read the definition of advocate. It says a person who publicly supports and recommends a particular cause or policy. Many of you might advocate for certain things in your own life, for yourselves even, for your family, for your friends. But is that where it ends? Are you advocating for any causes that are beyond simply your world? Do you choose to put any energy to that? Or do you decide, yeah, someone else is going to do that, or someone else will take care of it. I don't really agree with what's going on, but I'm going to sit back and just kind of mind my own business. Or it's not for me, or I don't want to deal with that. The world needs men advocating for what's right. This often means getting uncomfortable. It's often inconvenient, and it can be challenging. Yet real men advocate for what's right. And on this channel, you guys know I speak to the true traits of masculinity, not toxic or distorted masculine. I'm talking about healthy, strong, all the gifts of masculine energy here on this channel. And advocating is one of them. There are, do you observe something in your world? Let's say you see somebody being unfair to somebody in the workplace, somebody coming down on somebody for something they didn't do. And it's like, how do you handle that? Do you kind of let it be because it's like, not my circus, not my monkeys. I would rather not get involved with it because I get along with the boss pretty well, and I don't really want to, rock the boat. So I'll just keep quiet. Or do you stand up for the person that is being wrongly attacked or accused or poorly treated unfairly? That's really the litmus test. Or are you embodying the energy of the advocate? Is it convenient for you to kind of say something that you're observing? No. Is it uncomfortable? Yeah, it is uncomfortable. But it's right. It's what's just. It's what's right. And real men speak up, step up, and advocate when there is an injustice in their own lives, in the lives of their family, in the lives of their friends, coworkers, and even strangers on the street. Do you walk by and see somebody doing something that's not okay, and do you just let it lie because you don't want to deal with it? Now, remember, guys, speaking up doesn't necessarily mean getting into an argument, doing it to try to convince anybody of anything. It's, again, this is what I did on a video on my other channel. I talked about the energetics of why it is important to speak up. It's actually really fascinating the way it was shown to me. But guys, I saw a video the other day where there was a boy at a convention, a little boy at a booth at a convention, and he was being literally abused. He was pretty much a a victim of a very horrific practice, but it was out in the open. He was literally being abused, and I was watching people walking by, not doing anything. Like, don't want to get involved. Oh, that would be messy. Oh, I don't want to get into confrontation. But there was, I mean, if a real man cannot stand up for a child, they're not a real man. Real meaning, again, you guys know it's an acronym. But that is what we need now in our world. You know what's fascinating too is this is a little aside. I just recently moved from California to Florida. And one of the biggest, craziest things I've noticed since moving here is the difference in masculinity. I had lived in California for 23 years, and I moved to Florida, and everywhere I look, there's freaking real men. Like men that are standing up, men that are powerful, men that, mind their own business, but they get involved when it's necessary. They advocate. They protect. It's so vastly different. And it's one of those surprising realizations I had when I moved, because I was like, well, there's men in California, but like in California, nobody was standing up. Very few, I should say, as a whole, right? People were not standing up. They were allowing injustices to continue. Again, here in Florida, this isn't a political conversation. This is merely what I've observed in the energy. People are not putting up with injustices. They're just saying, nope, not doing it. Nope, not this. That's not okay. And we're taking action and we're making it right. We're righting a wrong. And so ask yourself, how often are you the man that will advocate for something, even if it's inconvenient and uncomfortable? And how often do you choose to walk on by, not get involved? So my friends, I hope that this has been helpful. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps other people find this channel. And I really encourage you, no matter what, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. The world needs more masculine energy, ready to advocate, to right what's wrong. And until next time, guys, bye.